Working as intended.
Damage! We're at the point in the game where there's less chatting and more just killing. Alright, we're starting the final floor with its puzzles. Restore the magical orbs to their original state. Enemies here get incredibly dangerous. Usually just doesn't one-shot them anymore. Dang it. And they're worth decent experience, especially in the very last area. The enemies give so much experience that you can easily build up to like level 150 plus. But first, let's go around and expose the map and get the treasure. Wee water! Dang it! Change up my equipment for more accuracy. It sounds like this is the last area. Extending arm. There we go, it's a little better. Gotta build for accuracy now. Also, this path. I need the red. Whoa. Not strong, but fast. Like, faster than, what, 292 speed? This just leads back to the beginning. Whee! Expose everywhere. Armed and dangerous. Treasure. Violent green rupee. Green rupee just means more monies. Extending arm. Nature! So there's several spots here that go to floor 20. And I have to go and kill 2 bosses there. Looks like extending arm is very useful here. Shining black stone and cursed doll. Treasure. Treasure chest key. Whee! The water does more damage because Nitori buffs water damage in the front. Let's expose everything I can and then start hitting switches. Well, some of these are strong against water though. What are you doing? Alright, well, we have the blues. Whee! I'm gonna say Nitori is still really strong. Where'd all your hit points go? Aha. Energy pack. Murder. Still, using Nitori feels really good. Whee! Whee! And there, I need to flip the green. Huh, alright, I guess that's all I can access now. I'll come back and then hit green. Or no, red. There's red that I can hit, right? Yes. No. There's only blue orb. I remember there being an enemy on floor 20 that you have to penetrate defense on, and if you don't kill it right away, it just fucking nukes your entire party. Whee! Heavenly Ketama does healing on everyone. Ancient Fragment and Ketama Core. I guess I'll go down here and hit blue. Shortcut. Life Drain Tome. What's this? Collect 78 different materials. Alright, through the blue, and now we can hit red. Is that all it did? I mean, red opens up 2 extra areas. Let's check out what's over here first. Natured! More nature! And we get Master's Emblem. Iced. Okay, you're a little strong. Energy pack and rainbow light. Alright, it's down here. We get an arrow. All the way over here. Sky Fairy. Oh, everything's gonna get fucked up by nature. Weird windy paths. Nature! Yes, the enemies here aren't too bad yet. Not natured! What a brilliant life form. Death. Treasure. Intama. Is it in the ball? It's in the tama. I see green orb. There's that puppet top again. Nitori's still one-shotting it though. Alright, so we have green orb and we have blue path. It's another puzzle. Would you like some nature? This place sounds very Last Dungeon-ish. Boop. Explosion. Murder everything before it can attack. Except for that puppet top enemy. One has 1,000,000 speed. That guy. Oh, get fucked, Kasen! Oh, this guy does his heal, right? Heal! I'm winning this hit point battle. Poor Kasen got her ass kicked. How do I get to treasure? I don't know, just expose the map. I'll eventually get the treasure. Boop! Oh, defense down. And silenced. And murdered. So many different ways to go. You guys need some nature. Those assassins have some pretty high avoid though. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I'm getting a good amount of exposure on the map already. It goes a lot faster when there's not a lot of chatting to do. And it's just go forth and kill. Nuke. Nuked. Oh, there's Pastor joining him. Treasure! 4,000 monies. There's a couple of dots just to the north there. I'll probably be coming back this way anyways. Everything's weak against it, but I missed. She didn't though. Kaguriya's a bit slow. That's blocked off by green. Trolling me. Oh, missed. And we have a blue path. Weakness. Bottle of hyperspace. Something that sounds amazing. Let's rebuild a little tiny little bit over here. And boop. Murder. Let's go reveal this tiny little bit over here. And release the treasure. Angel Wing. And we got 3,600 money. Let's get a refill. Alright, back to the red section. Green gives me access to two sections there? So let's hit green. Wee, nature! Nature is still almost one-shotting everything. Alright, hit the green. Then check the south area here. Extend those arms. Alright, what did green open up over here? Whee! It opened up Metal Shattering Yokai Axe. Let's get the green from the start. Dang it. Alright, so I can't just warp back. Oh, I might as well go bully some FOEs while I'm running around. Strong against it. I know later I'm gonna have to buy some keys. Extending arm. I don't know how close to 60 FOE kills I'm at. Strong against it. Whee! Go up a floor. Hello. You again. Another ball of hate. Whee! Party's money plus 80,000. Defeat 60 FOEs. Alright. Alright, back to here. Hit the blue, then the red. Kill everything with nature damage. Death! Whee! I'm just gonna warp out of here after I hit the switch. That one I can warp out. Hit the red. Hit over here. Should have gone back and hit the blue first. Good. Explosions! Hit the green. Give me more nature. My hit points. Then we go back. And green up here was a treasure chest, right? Extend those arms. Yes. So we'll get ourselves another ribbon. Sweet! Nice for resists. Extending arm. I've been paying attention to how much experience I'm getting per battle. Alright, there's the green near the start that I have to go to. Boop. We'll hit the blue. I think we'll have to make all the puzzle buttons so far away. Alright, where's this green lead? I'm gonna nature you. I'm glad I have both blue and red hit. Astro Domine. And green's blocked off. This place is confusing as fuck. Well, we get a portable vibro cannon. Is that all there was here? Extend those arms. Extend those natures. Alright, back over to this section here. Need to get where the blues are. And get some treasure. Life Drain Tome. What are you doing? Getting a bunch of crafting materials, apparently. Alright, all the way down here to the blue. Boop. Dang it. Boop. Alright, oh, and through the red. Lucky red was hit. Alright, I'll move to the upper floor, and now we're getting some dangerous shit going. It's also quite a journey. And now Puppet Tops are just normally just here. They're so fast. Also, the enemies are stronger here. Dang it, your heal is annoying. Basically, there's a section to the upper right here that leads to a portal, which you have to make like this entire run in one shot. You have to take kind of a loopy path. Thanks, Google Maps. I'll loop around here. Pentagrain. Every group is worth 3,000 experience here. Keep going north. Aha. Made it. Truth-seeing eye. Gotta get a lot of hit points. Basically, there's 2 bosses here that you have to kill. Alright, now let's expose a little more of the map. For as long as Nitoli's MP holds, which is just 2 more battles. You jerk. Probably tops are annoying. Explosion. Well, customs out, so I might as well leave. Go back to 19. Yes, I believe this rock is beating those 2 bosses there. Let's do the regular thing where we hit blue first. Get more experience. Dull light water. Hit the red. There must be another green down there in the south of here. So I'm gonna go down here. Go and hit the green. Give you guys some fire. Get a whole bunch of items. Alright, I'll hit the green. Wrong way. Give up more nature fists. Alright, I'll take the path back. Hit red again. And then down here, that should let us into the second path here. Please hit. Thank you. And that warps us again. Oh, new section. And we can start here. You gotta make sure blue is hit when you're coming down here. Also, Micron's magic book. Alright, time to reveal more. Dang you, puppet. Just because of free punch off. What's up here? Okay, there's a green orb. Boop. Show off the map. And defense down. Skyfire is actually not that strong. We did a red orb for there. Extend more arms and one-shot everything. Man, there is so much puzzle shit going on here. Whee! Loopy paths. This guy's a jerk. Treasure. Tome of Reincarnation. Armed and dangerous. More loopy paths. Yeah, you hit. And we have Shining Dragon Soul ×2. Treasure, please. Treasure, please. The enemies on this floor don't seem too bad. It's the next floor that they start getting quite a bit more dangerous. The enemies, like, jumped up so quickly in these last few floors. There we go. Tome of Insight Defense. Shortcut. And keep exploring. Oh, found a blue switch. No, blue path. Like, that's not an orb. Watered! Ow! Jerk. It's like I don't want enemies to take turns. And where's this loopy path go to? Don't know what these guys' weakness is. No, it just leads back here. Guess you would need that path if you hit blue. Dang it. We're just getting double-natured. Dead end. More nature. Boop. More blue things. Armed. Alright, treasure. How do we get to you? Not that way. There we go. Life gem ×2. Boop. Keep revealing the entirety of the map. Green path leads to training manual. Whee! I think Sky Crystal cores have pretty high defense. They're on defense about things. Treasure, please. How do we get to you? Is that from a different floor? Oh no, that's probably from the blue section there. Alright, so that looks like I've exposed everything that I can here. Gotta come back and hit blue now. Blue gives access to 2 different areas. There's also a red that I need to hit. I have to make sure I hit blue again before I come back here, though. Dang it, top. Explosion. See more other characters' attacks, because Nitori's just not running around one-shotting everything. And here we have Rainbow Light times 2. I still need to use my MVP for most of the game, though. Go around the blue. Yeah, there's green things I can hit, too. Well, first let's check what's in the blue area here. Need to hit green. Boop. Green take me to the next floor. Maybe I should get the treasures first. I'm probably going to run out of MP in this run, so I'm probably going to hit blue as well. And that lets me go back to the start so that I can get the green path that I missed just before the teleporter to here. I have to hit blue, right? Hit blue and then yes. I can go back and get treasure. It's like a whole process to get every single treasure here. But all of it is worth it. I can go back now, right? Restore my stats. I'm gonna go across here, through here, and into the green. Where we get Grandmaster Breaker title. What kind of sub-equipment is that? Whoa. That is amazing. I think it's something that Nitori needs in her life. Because everything is doubled. This floor is slowly getting completely done, though. How do I bring red down here? What achievement did I get? 70,000 more monies. Collect 95 different sub-equipments. Let's go ahead and hit red here. And then go back to the south section. Alright, I'll go hit blue. Extend those arms. Magic Iron Shield. Alright, take the south path around here. Murder some more Kedama. Alright, far east. Keep on extending those arms. Get a Diva's apron. Alright, what's up in the red? Dang it! I mean, at least green's not too far away. Alright, now let's go and get that treasure. And we get War Mask of the Butcher. I already have one of those. Those ones are massive. What, I think attack power one? Dang it, puppet. Oh, good, you missed. Nice attack, idiot. Alright, now I go and hit green again. It's not easy being green. Alright, to the south through here. Just kill the Kedama. Alright, other section of floor 20. We're on the opposite side. Should we try going up in the north here? Take another loopy path to get to the boss here. God damn it, puppets. Get armed. Oh, everything got fucked up. Go through these 9 towel rooms. I have to go over here and loop around to the north and then to the west. Hopefully we don't get exterminated on the way. Explosion. Down here and across? Yes. There, we have exposed the bosses and gotten our warp points, so now it's time to explore these actual floors. Guardian of Heaven. Okay. These guys are the ones that are very resistant to everything, so you have to kind of penetrate the defense. Alright, what do we got here? Wisdom Gem. And here we have Fragment of Scarlet Gold times 2. Armed. Let's save your MP for those guardians. Alright, just start punching you. Least you can do is death in there, Komachi. Alright, back to exposing the map. Remember, first time playing through this game, this place was horrible. Whoa! Giga Flare. At least it one-shots it. But yeah, you need some defense penetration there. You jerk. Okay, good, you missed. Master's Emblem. And special more treasure chest keys. Can I just open all the treasure chests? Is there enough keys for every treasure chest in the regular game? Boop. These guys have some hit points. They also have some levels. Treasure hunt, treasure hunt. Extending arm, dull light water. And we have protection gem. Nitori's running out of resources. Fuck you, puppet top. Long path. Long path. More long paths. Well, shit. My TP. Time to go. It's kind of hard to penetrate defense when they immediately kill my defense penetrator. Alright, more exposure on this side. Those puppet tops are fucking annoying. Okay, Giga. More map exposure. More treasure! 6,000 monies. You jerk! Goddamn puppet tops. Long path. Another one. And more. Dicks. Gotta penetrate you. More treasure. Holy Sword of Justice. Whoa, and speed. Definitely a good one for the hybrids. Well, that didn't really lead anywhere. Can you not? Another long path. Game, please. Alright, there goes Kasen. More treasure? Loopy path to more treasure? Yes? Loopy path to treasure? It's the biggest fucking loopy path. Scouter. It's an old piece of gear. You jerk. I'll get Gigud. Those puppet tots are actually really dangerous. Gigud. Only those who possess 88 or more achievements may pass. Dang it. I have a bit to go for that one still. Get some MP back. We'll Komachi Death it. I'm definitely losing this hit point fight. Without Utsu to help out. Getting stacks of spirit. That's the spirit. Just a little bit to the side there. Level 115 boss. Gotta give you guys the Giga. Just this little bit here. And passage to a treasure. 6,500 money. Alright, this section looks pretty complete. Now we do the other section. Back to the treasure hunt. And immediate dead end. Treasure. No, screw you. Dang it, you and your heal. Oh, as turns pass, I'm getting stronger. Alright, what do we got here? Magic Gem. Enemies are getting so strong. What do we got here? Energy Gem. Whee! And then now I have to deal with this again. That heal's actually pretty fast, too. This upper section's done. I should go over here and level up. 6 levels. Another achievement, 66,000 more monies. Reach level 100 on a character, though you can go higher than level 100. And back to map exposure. I think I'm still in my 70s for the achievements I've completed. So that block's gonna take a little bit of time to get past. Strange mechanical part. Treasure. The bee. That was cool, you guys off. I'm off with Giga Flare. Map exposure party. Water. Get your MP back. You dick. Explosion. I level 160 boss. Fighting gem. Dick. Keep revealing everything. Nuke. Alright, loopy path to treasure. You know, Guardians, you're kind of getting a little annoying. Path to treasure. Primal armor. Concentrate. More nature. Boop. No puppet tops, please. We just kill it. So many different one-way paths. There's so many different paths here. Get your MP back. Get more nature. Dang it. Death. Only those who possess 240,000 or more money may pass. Sweet. Cinderforge sword. Whoa. Dick. At least you can survive a hit now. Dang it, Puppet Top. I mean, Komachi can obviously survive a hit from that. More nature. Running low on resources. Get a Tome of Reincarnation. Extend more arms. Wee! Fire! Get more resources back. Boop! And that orb. And we get a Star of the Just. Always welcome. Those are good pieces of equipment. Murder. Alright, just sectors at the beginning left to do. You guys getting nuked? Is that it? That looks like it. Is 19 done as well? Yeah, 19 looks pretty done. Yeah, I'm only at 78 achievements, so I need 10 more. I mean, escape battles 200 times I could get. Have more than 99 copies of an item. I could always spend a bunch of money here. What did I get? Collect 40 different main equipments. Just bought one that I didn't have. I'm only at 2,000 battles. Win 3,000 battles is still a ways away. Alright, so I guess now we just have to take on the bosses. So we're gonna warp to the future because I need to come up with a... spend like an hour coming up with a party for it. Alright, time to take on some bosses that are incredibly difficult. Let's start with the east one. This guy's brutal because he keeps on increasing his speed. There's some monster that looks stronger than the other fighters. It's camping right in front of us. An enemy gives off the same scent as the monster that dropped the other seals. So if we beat up, might drop something? Maybe. Alright, well, it's time to start fights. First strike wins the fight. Pardon us, drive-by extermination coming through. This boss sucks because you have to go through 150% of their health. You have to do about 1,000,000 damage. Let's get some speed up. And you also need lots of healing. Because this boss also has incredibly high defense and mind. And likes to have your hit points like that. So your main source of damage is just big dick hits. Ow. And buffing yourself. I was keeping neatly buffed. So this boss does things that reduce your hit points to 1 like that. So you need to be ready with a heal right when it hits. The only problem is it also hits your back rank, so you have to be able to prepare. You have to be prepared to keep your characters in for a little while. Which boss also does lots of damage, because that's annoying. And then it'll refill its hit points and get a buff. Because it has a buff, you need people who can penetrate defense. And you can use this to get rid of his buffs. Concentrate when you're at full hit points to get a bunch of MP back. Gotta buff my speed. Ow. Get this boss scoped some more. Don't think you can really debuff his speed. Usually he's pretty much invincible. Except from that. Get some healing out. The boss is also going to do this reduce everyone to 1 hit point thing again. Get my MP back. Well, shit. I'm going to reduce everybody's hit points to 1 again. Yes. Gotta heal, and then hopefully Chino dies somehow. I gave her too much defense. There we go. That gives the boss a minus 50% speed. Unresistible. Keep Nitori alive because she's gonna be able to, the one who's gonna be able to beat this boss. Now that the boss has no more real abilities to use. And of course they get a triple speed right at the end. This should do it. Unless I missed. Did it. Get some gems and an Ashura blade. Alright, that settles that. Oh my, the monster became enveloped in light and shrank until it became an entirely different shape altogether. Once again, as expected, Amu. Aramitama, have you seen any places blocked by the seal? Yeah, I guess that means we can find new places now. Let's look around a bit. That boss has a chance to drop a really good item. It's like 33% chance, I think. The Cinderforged sword. Alright, other boss. This boss just does massive big dick damage. So let's just hope that he doesn't do that massive big dick damage. He also starts by reducing everybody's MP to like nothing. And he has high defense in mind again, so you have to exact same speech. Drive-by extermination, you have to buff your attack power. Double! There goes everyone's MP. Luckily Nito gets a bunch of MP back. This boss gets a whole bunch of magic power every single round. And you can silence as well to reduce its magic power. Well, that did a lot of damage. Am I gonna start dealing damage? Nope, gotta get its defense down. We can use water and nature. Game, please. Get its defense down some more. Start smucking it. We give it silence. Wee water! Ow! See if we can bring it down into, once it hits low hit points, it'll reduce everyone's MP again. You're strong. There goes everybody's MP again. Thanks for the MP back. I lost my silencer. Throw more shit at you. Debuffing the boss's speed lately has been really difficult. Whoa. Get my attack power back up. And throw shit at you. Did it. Holy Sword of Justice. Sweet, I was lucky. That's the strong 33% item. Alright, that settles that. Oh my, the monster became enveloped in light. Get another item. So I don't have to grind that guy. I actually went back and ground out the other guy to get the Cinderforge sword again. The Holy Sword of Justice is... Yep. Alright, back to adventuring party. And back to changing everybody's equips. Alright, back to it. Floor 19. We can make it through here. And through here. And we're hopping to the next area. Missed the block. It's important. Alright, last section. Whoa, the sensation, the atmosphere here is overwhelming. That's most likely due to the Amino Monokumo. It's probably somewhere ahead, charging its power to fly to the Dragon God and do battle with it. What amazing divinity, I'm sure the Amino Monokumo is still some distance away, but its severe power can be felt even from here. Even if you take away the charging up power bit, it still feels even stronger than when we wiped the floor with us on the 12th floor. It is the divine sword that controls heaven. At this height, the Dragon God's dwelling right before its eyes, and as it ascends further upwards, its power will grow even further. I would like to believe that Dragon God would be fine, but with this power we can feel even at such a distance, it's hard to discount the worst case. The esteemed Dragon God maintains the balance of the 5 elements in the weather of Gensokyo. If the Dragon God is defeated by the Amino Monokumo, who knows what fate will befall Gensokyo? We're even talking about that possibility. We're pretty sure that doesn't happen. Yep, so it might be stronger than before. You say, we've gotten way stronger since then too. You two are truly idealistic to the very end. But it's that idealism and their ability to overcome whatever that's put in front of them that brought both you and I here, That's true, I've been on this side from the start. I suppose I'll ride on that idealism for a bit more. I wish you'd call it more optimistic or positive than idealistic, though. Nothing about doing so after the Amino has been defeated. Alright, that's enough chatter. That divine sword's likely somewhere close. Brace yourselves and let's go. Yeah! Is there a warp close to here? Now we fight power enemies. Ow! Debuff it. Good hit, Komachi, please. Well, shit. And they give that much experience. So yes, every enemy here is a boss. Get a Gigud. Just revealing where's the way forward. Explosion. You jerk. Gotta get it murdered. Can't do much here. Rush the save point. Down the second last path. Get scoped. Keep going left and up. Eventually make it here. He's got some pretty high defense now. Well, we made it to the final boss. Murdered. Alright, now let's go around revealing the map. No. And this is the grind spot. The grind spot. And we get a training manual. I mean, I do have to run 200 times. Running is guaranteed in this game. It just uses up more TP. You get one shot by this? No. Run away before he explodes us. One shot. Nope. What do we got here? Megasphere, Grandmaster Breaker title, Infinity Resists. Baitsuo. Long path. Baikasen. Treasure. Experimental MIRV. Merv. As the main command of the Divine Sword may pass. Let's finish the game. Oh no, where'd all my party members go? Into the depths. Just run from everything for now. Expose more of the land. Get all the rest of the treasure. Wash basin set. More blocked paths. Keep going back and forth. Keep running from enemies for now. All 12 mysterious shadows may pass. Guess that I should also boost my level back up to its max. Alright, map exposed. Map exposed. There's everything there I need there for 88 achievements. Let's see if we can glass cannon some of these enemies out here. The enemies out here are like best enemies to fight to like 150. Murder. And the problem is they're a little on the resilient side. Scarlet gold petals. Murdered. And just keep doing that. Have I fought all the super enemies already? No, it's most of them. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna warp to the future because I'm gonna grind. It's time for the grind house. Alright, I leveled up all the way up to like level 170, but we're going into the depths with this party. I'm going with this party with lots of dark damage. My main damage dealer is probably going to be Kogasa, but at level 100 I have a lot of stats. Hello! We finally caught up to you. Our apologies that you cannot make... Our apologies you cannot make in time. We will not allow you to one step closer to the steam dragon god. After 2 millennia as a Tsukumogami, I have been given a purpose. I have been given life. The life I have been bequeathed shall be used to fulfill my duty. Who would dare to oppose me, and for what motives? We're stopping it because there'd be a huge mess if you don't. Ain't it obvious? Sides, you think you can get away with making yourself sound so grand? Oh, it's your life's duty. I'm so impressed. All life comes into all forms of conflict and discord amongst themselves, yet all of them know the limit of their own power and build bonds with each other as they live on. And us coming here to stop you is one example of that. Do you get what we're saying? Are you implying that I am to be a mere commoner spirit? I, the bearer of the power to control heaven? Now you can't accept it? Then it's our job to teach a hatchling like you what we really mean. We will teach you that your existence is nothing extraordinary, and that us commoners and our bonds will leave you cursing the limits of your strength. You will struggle against me again? You believe you can defeat me? If you think we could mean anything else, then you need to study what we were trying to tell you more carefully. Sage of yokai, how foolish you are. Such arrogance, such blasphemy. I, the divine sword, stand on the summit of Gensokyo as your protector. Such careless remarks will not be tolerated. I sure may be a divine sword and have ancestry to the gods which you can be proud of and all that. But allow us New Age gods to teach you one thing. Gods can only survive on the fear of humans and animals. That is all that gods are. Gods can only exist because of the existence of others. Those very commoners you degrade, how does that make gods much different from humans and yokai? Yeah, as weak as humans are, they are needed by us gods. We establish a relationship where we maintain our existence by their reverence, and in return, we lend them our support. It's a society we can't live without. Gods are a bit more powerful than other species. When you think about it, that's the only real difference between them. And you would still lump everyone else besides you as mere commoners without a second thought? You may save your nonsense. I shall protect all of Gensokyo. I will spare you the time after. It thinks it's protecting all of Gensokyo. This is pointless. It's not going to listen to us. Commoners, come with all your might. You will know the extent of your strength and spend your remaining days of peace in Gensokyo. Yeah, it looks like words won't have any effect on you, so bring it on, Sword of the Heavens. You may think your existence is almighty, but it's no big deal in Gensokyo, and us commoners are going to show you just that. Alright, how strong is this boss going to get? This boss is affected by status ailments. I also have a bunch of extra classes, subclasses, so... Alright, turd. Enlighten myself. Nice attack, idiot. Ah, silenced. Let's get more attack power. And more speed. And more speed. Bringing Tenchi here just to remove every single buff he gives himself. Ah, well, that actually wasn't that bad. Get all the buffs out. Alright, let's start dealing some damage. I guess Parsi can't really do any damage. You're turd though, so you're going to deal some Jesus! Attack debuff. Attack down. Attack down. Nice attack, idiot. Damage. There's a bunch of multiple phases which the boss does a bunch of annoying things. There's some more terror. He also has deceptively high hit points. Once he loses a certain amount of hit points, he uses a thing to recover a bunch of his hit points. Lower your stats. Oh, stats down and damage. Oh, you look a little stronger now. And terror. Damage. Jerk. I like how like nobody's stats were really affected. It's like you have all down, but it only reduced a few things. Or like the percent I'm still in the very high positives. Buffs. Would you like some debuffs? Jesus. Damage. Oh, whoops! I should probably use up Tenchi's MP. The boss has an ability which absorbs your. Well, there goes all my MP. It absorbs my MP and recovers 1% of... Oh, jeez, there's all my MP back. 1% of his hit points per MP absorbed. Miracles! It's time for some big dick damage! 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 Now, let's see, it gets bound to hit points back. So at this point you want to penetrate some defense. I realize this boss hasn't done like any damage to me. Can I still deal damage to that with that terror? Yeah, I can. He sword! Oh, there go all your buffs. Back to big dick damage. Man, this boss is so far really easy. More attack power. What debuffs does he have? Terrored. I don't know why I brought Nitori. I feel like Kokusa's just fucking him up. Nice attack, idiot. More attack power. Damage. The damage. All my MP back. Boop. I feel like I'm winning this hit point fight. Like, Kokusa's just fucking you up. Your stats are down. Maybe I'll move you out. Who can I still do damage with Nitori? Nitori doesn't have any dark power, though. Oh, get fucked. Scope it out. What are my buffs at? Attack and magic up. Scope it. I mean, that still does reliable damage. I mean, so does this. I haven't even needed to heal yet. Stats down. Jesus. Extra enemies. Fuck your extra enemies. Alright, that was easy. Oh, the power accumulated. It's fading. The power to control all of it and the power to control and protect this land. It's all fading. What were we expecting when he chose such a blunt and crude way to try and control Gensokyo? For Divine Sword, he's sure and narrow-minded. If you really were aiming to control and protect Gensokyo, it chose pretty much the worst way to go about it. In a world which disregards the bonds between people is meaningless. The world is not as simple as you think it is. Your life has barely started. Take some time to see here and know more about this place. After you understand this world a little better, if you can find a way to truly rule and protect Gensokyo, feel free to try again. After all, you are the Ameno Murakama, the divine sword descended from the heavens. Your power and status are more than sufficient for it. My strength, my duty. Duty. Did it. Cue title screen. The incident against Gensokyo had lasted a week. The originator of the incident was the Ameno Murakamo, given life as a Tsukumogami. The girls resolved the incident with their strength and brought peace back to Gensokyo. By the way, when is that great tree going away? I appreciate the coolness from its shade, but still, according to Yukari, it'll disappear eventually once the Ameno Murakamo settled down. But since it's so dang big, it might take a while. Honestly, that shiny sword's nuisance to the very end. Oh yeah, what happened to the shiny sword anyway? I came here pretty much to ask about it. Nothing happened to it. It hasn't said a word since then. Yukari said that since it's been given life as a Tsukumogami, it should have its own will now. But it's hard to believe given how tight-lipped it's being. I heard it got less shiny and more rusty now too. Let me see it. Now that it's been sealed away. It's been sealed really, really deep in the main building with a barrier. It's too annoying to unseal it. So stingy. After the incident was resolved, the Ameno Murakamo was moved from a shed in Korin-do to the Hakode Shrine. Reimu, Yukari, and Byakuden combined their powers to erect a secure barrier around it. Though Byakuden said that if the Ameno Murakamo really wanted to, he'd break that barrier in an instance. Then there's no point. I mean, I guess it means the sword really is just staying silent then? Are you sure it really still has its own will? Don't ask me. Still, as long as it has no intention to destroy the barrier from the inside, the barrier should work well enough to prevent people from the outside from stealing it. Well, as long as it's over and dealt with. Why, were you planning on stealing it? Yeah, it's over. This incident was really exhausting. I could use a nice long break now. It's kind of boring now, though. Got anything interesting going on, Reimu? If incidents like this happened repeatedly, we'd all be in trouble. Boredom is proof of peace, and that's a good thing. Boo! Oh, Marisai, even you're here, huh? Korin. Nah, Inosuke, seeing you away from the store at the shrine is certainly a rare sight. I suppose it is. Korin, what's with all the luggage? Got fed up with your shop and trying your luck with street stalls now? Not at all, I was just thinking of closing the shop for a little while. How surprising. Is it going to rain tomorrow? What brought this on? I just felt like going on a tour around Gensokyo. During the incident, we were assisted by all sorts of humans and yokai. That opened my eyes to all the different people living their lives in Gensokyo in ways I was unaware of. Thinking about it made me want to do this. And I was the one who hid the divine sword at the start as well. You were totally gnashing your teeth at that last part there. And so what, you're gonna go around against so you're endangered, then help save so that you can fall in love with it all over again? No, that's not it. You're blushing. Oh hush, I just wanted to go on a trip, that's all. And I was asked to be a tour guide. You too, Kana? And as a tour guide, what? It's really exactly as I said. I have a rough gauge of the geography of Gensokyo, but I'm entirely unfamiliar with how to get to the place I never visit. I don't want to get lost and be attacked by random yokai either. So I'll be going along as the bodyguard. Inosuke did come with us at my request to resolve the incident and stuck with us from the very beginning up to the end. This is the least I could do as thanks. Is the human village going to be okay without you? There's nothing to worry about on that front. The folks from the Yuan Temple will be going there. I've worked myself to the bone during this incident too. A little time off and a tour around Gensokyo should do me some good. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Now is the best time to tour around Gensokyo too, while the great tree's still around and keeping things cool. Inosuke, I want to go on this Gensokyo pilgrimage too. Hey, I was hoping to keep the number of people to a minimum. Is that so? In that case, I guess I'll go on a round trip Gensokyo too, completely separate from yours, of course. Though my trip destinations may just happen to be the same as yours and in the same order too. It'll be pure coincidence, though. There's no stopping her now. There was nothing I could stop you from coming the moment you said you wanted to anyway. Do whatever you want. How about you, Reimu? Want to come along? You want nothing to do anyways, right? Sorry, I think I'll pass. I've been away from the shrine for a while. I need to do some cleaning up around here. Hey, really? Come on, I'm sure you want to go. That's not true anyway. You all should be setting off now before the sun rises. It'll get too hot to travel. Oh, you're right, that won't do. We'll be wandering around Gensokyo for the time being then. Reimu, if you really want to come along, we can make room. Like I said, the shrine needs cleaning. Do you really want me to desert the shrine that badly? I thought you looked like you wanted to go, so I figured I'd offer. I guess I was wrong, so forget it. Jeez, you and Marisa. So that shut-in antique dealer is actually going outside. Yukari, your power is really helpful for peeping on others like this. You should be careful, they may hear you. For that hard-headed shopkeeper to want to explore Gensokyo to widen his views, could that be because of the Amenomonako's power to allow its holder to control all the world? I mean that since he formerly held the sword, he now wants to become someone worthy of wielding a sword that can control the world? That can't be. You're overthinking things. Maybe its goal of starting the incident was to get itself past Reimu. She's the person who best fits the description of someone who controls Gensokyo right now. By the way, these dumplings are great. Seconds, please. Or perhaps the start of the incident to elicit growth from Marisa. It's from owner. Not that likely, is it? Who's bringing seconds? Is it Yomu? Not likely at all. Marisa wasn't even aware that she had the sword at the start, no? Does that count as her ever having possession of it? Hey, Yomu, are there any more dumplings? You eat too quickly! Marisa formerly owned that sword? You didn't know? That is indeed correct. Whatever the case, we can slowly figure it out as we watch over them. We have all the time in the world, after all. Alright, who are we spying on next? The same applies for the sword. Now, who knows what will happen next? It's like what happened is we're like halfway through the tree. Several days have passed since the Amenomonaco was sealed. Gensokyo welcomed the peaceful days that ensued. The great tree was still present, but Reimu and her group already conquered all of it. Besides, it would soon disappear and wasn't causing any harm just by being there. Meanwhile, the villagers and yokai weren't perturbed either. They had figured out that the Hakure Shrine Maiden and friends eventually dealt with it and paid no more mind. Soon enough, the great tree had become a mere part of Gensokyo's scenery. But then on one fine day... Reimu, Marisa, are you two around? Yep. Why is the color changed? I'm here. I'm good. I'm here today with bad news and worse news for you. Which do you want to hear first? Let's go with the good news first. You've already heard your choices. Yo, Reimu, you know how hard-headed our madam teacher can be, but yeah, she's throwing it in a bit of fun with her speech. You can listen to her for real without any harm going your way, you know? How about a headbutt? That's why I injected a bit of humor of my own. You can go listen to her yourself. I don't want to pick either, though. I'll start with the bad news. There have been humans who've gotten themselves injured in the Great Tree, and their numbers are steadily increasing. Now, she started talking. Geez, they were scared stiff of the tree just a little while ago. I guess they saw that we'd pretty much finished rampaging all over and felt like doing some exploration themselves. That tree may be a nest of monsters, but most of the really strong ones have been defeated already. Constant numbers of humans have been going inside in hopes of getting some materials from monsters or for yokai extermination training, supposedly. It may be a little dangerous, but on the bright side, most people who do try to enter are at least somewhat capable of fighting. There haven't been any major casualties, but the number of injured has been increasing recently. Did another strong monster appear? For the record, the Amenomonaco hasn't changed one bit since we left it at my shrine. Well, if you look at the big picture, it seems to be the usual deal. We just need to keep the villagers out for now and then do some extermination ourselves. That's what we'd usually do, but what's wrong? It's not like you to be leery about something like this. Yeah, sorry, alright, I'll just say it right out. According to some of the injured, they were attacked by Reimu Hakure and her allies. Well, that sounds horrible. Huh? What? Of course, I don't think either of you would do something like that. I can't exactly call you the pillars of upstanding behavior, but at the very minimum, you do have some morality in you. Tabun. Yes, probably. I have faith in you, Marisa. Why do you gotta put it like that? Additionally, whoever attacked them had no interest in robbery. The injured had all of their money still in their wallets, so it can't be the real Reimu. You sure came out of the blue there. Anyway, to be blunt, I have no idea what's going on here. Me neither. I'm as innocent as they come, obviously. Oh, shopkeeper, you done talking to the yokai, I take it? What did they have to say? They weren't too happy. They insisted that they wouldn't behave with such flaming yokai. And if they really did go that far, that they'd have gone ahead and eaten them. They were all still enjoying feasts at the inn anyways. Even Rumia's behaving herself. Yep, even Rumia stay obedient as long as she ain't hungry. Anyway, I didn't believe that either of you could do something like this either, but hearing it from your mouths gives me more peace of mind. But it isn't just one or two isolated incidents. Some people are spreading rumors that the yokai shrine and the other yokai have finally joined forces. God, now that sounds like a pain. I guess that's the worst news. Now that it's gone that far, then I have to act. My donations keep dwindling even further than now. That'd be an even bigger disaster than this whole great tree business. I tried vouching for everyone since we all had alibis. You were obviously with other people during the time of the incidents, and the yokai were all relaxing at the inn, but they wouldn't budge and insisted that they were attacked by Reimu and her group. Couldn't they be doing it themselves and just making it all up? Well, inflicting such wounds on themselves to stage a farce like that would take some serious courage. And besides, I mentioned earlier, there's quite a lot of victims. In short, the attackers are probably genuine. The simplest thing I can think of was a bunch of imposters running around pretending to be us. Can't imagine any of you being culprits, so despite how unbelievable it sounds, your theory may well be the exact case. Let's call this the imposter incident from now on. Whatevs, we just need to look into around the great tree again, right? I've been kind of bored recently, so this will be some good exercise. So you'll be looking into it? Thank you. The attacks were mostly reported around the lower floors, so it'd be best to start from the bottom. And we've been prowling around the upper strata so much recently, seeing the scenery of the lower floors again is going to be so nostalgic. You sound delighted at this turn of events. Yep, we'd be going all around in a huge party, beating up monsters, having fun again. Ain't thought getting you excited too? Not particularly for me. Psh, why don't you be honest with yourself? I'm sure gonna enjoy this for one. Now then, shall we meet up with everyone else at the inn? I suppose this could be as fun as she makes it sound, but probably not that much. Yeah, just a little. What's up? Is muttering to yourself popular now? Just musing about how annoying it'd be to investigate that great tree again. The lower floors, right? Come on, let's get started. Hehe. Yeesh, this girl. She just can't be honest with herself, huh? Achievement. Conditions customized stream can be recorded by clearing the game. Alright, so I did hold 1 million monies. That wasn't that hard to gather, fighting enemies in the final area. But I still have to win 3,000 battles. I still have to escape 200 times. I need to gather the last 2 party members in the regular area. And I have to beat up the last FOE, which is the endgame FOE. But we're now in the post-game, and we'll start working... Oh, hi! Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. This is Lame Friends. Are you tired of attacking the humans who enter the tree? Is it my turn to be beaten up this time? Hey, you're just a joke. I never think that all of you could really do something like that. The other villagers do not share my view, though. Perhaps this is your karmic retribution for how you normally behave. Words of the Hakone Shrine Maiden's favoritism towards yokai had reached my ears even before all these incidents took place. I don't recall treating anyone differently from others. I suppose I had become friendly enough with yokai to make the villagers anxious, though. Anyways, we're gonna clear our name by diving into that great tree and taking out our human-attacking imposters. That'll settle things nicely together with the other yokai. Ugh. Just another joke. By the way, since you're investing in Great Tree again, I have a little request for you. About this gem. What's this stone? Isn't it beautiful? I like it quite a bit. I thought you would. Let yourself be entranced by the charms of this gem. I recently acquired a few of these gems from my sources, but I certainly wouldn't mind more. Where'd your sources pick this gem up? The Great Tree. Ah, so that's what your request is. I'm glad you catch on quickly. As such, since you're going to explore the Great Tree again, I would like you to bring any of these gems you find to me. What do we get from it? You aren't going to ask us to do it for free, right? Of course not. How about for exchange? I'll trade parts of my collection of rare items in proportion to the amount of gems you bring to me. You've got it. Nice and speedy agreement, just as I'd expect from you. Geez, hold up. At least think about it. What's the big deal? It's no fuss for us. Exactly, just as it says. Here, I'll let you have this one. Infinity Gem. Is this okay? I don't exactly want to, but I imagine it'd be helpful to have an example of what these gems look like. Besides, your group is the only one who can explore all the Great Tree. Take it as a little advance from me. Hey, looking forward is fine and all, but where exactly is the Great Tree? In the Great Tree can we find these? I'm not quite sure myself. It's possible you may not even see one for quite some time. But at the very least, it was definitely found in the Great Tree. Be patient in your search. I'll wait patiently here as well. Yes, I have to clear basement 4 before I do. But now I can get speed 400%. But once you get there, you can start exchanging it for these types of things. Mainly, you can get some easy access to gems and jewels and tomes. Mostly tomes, though. I believe the jewels I can get as drops later on anyways, so I'd rather have the tomes and then better tomes and then even better tomes. That is a lot of gems. But we'll start working through more post-game stuff next time. So, thanks for watching! You guys are criminals! Did you like this video? If you did, press that like button, leave a comment, and share it. You can also press the left button to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and press the right button to watch more Labyrinth of Touhou. Thanks for watching!